Alright, what's up, guys? Everything should be fully functional. I have already muted Twitch. I have been ahead of the game this time, which means we shouldn't get any of that. Oh, yes, I beat it. No sound, no irritating echo sound, so I'm happy about that. So last time we left off in a bad place. We have now dropped below 3,200. It's not a good place to be in. We had a really rough set. 2 double downs is really what killed us. It happens, though. I still believe that we should have won the match and that both of these matches were lost for in-game reasons, and at pick, we had the upper hand, and it just didn't go that way. But that's okay. Stuff happens. My sound apparently is working just fantastically. That's good to know. Alright, so everything is up. I will start matchmaking now. To my understanding, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed with... Is that really going to keep going? Alright, there we go. Nothing has changed with the updates. Nothing big. It's all little stuff. Stuff's going on with the TI-7. If you care, look into it. I don't know if I covered this last time, but we are currently in the finals of the Arcana vote. I have put it all into Pudge, but Rubik's fine too. I'm okay with either of these heroes. I'm actually pretty happy about it. I would like to see either of them have an Arcana. Rubik's a really cool support. I don't play him very often right now, but he is worthy of respect. He's very hard to play effectively because you have to be able to basically know every single spell in the game that you could possibly steal and be able to use them like that. You know what I mean? Like, take it, use it, take it, use it. While using your own spells, and he's not particularly tanky except the magic resistance, so... He's not hard, but he's a little bit difficult. He's more difficult than a lot of the other supports. So I have respect for Rubik. I think that they could do a lot with him in Pudge. I just love Pudge personally. That's just my own. I play Pudge, you know. I've got a lot of wins with Pudge actually. So it's just one of those things. But focusing on the now, I have faith that today will go better than last time. It kind of has to. Good thing for new players. If you're a new player who is watching me, whether it be on YouTube or Twitch, and you're not really super knowledgeable about Dota, and sometimes I'm a little bit too fast, there has been a change, I guess. I forgot there was a change. New players, I'll actually bring this up. People who are new to Dota, your first 25 matches or something like that are in a limited hero pool. It's not going to load, is it? No. You're like in the... Best I remember, you're in a limited hero pool, and you will only be able to play certain heroes to make it easier, because they're trying to suggest heroes at you, like these are good heroes to play. In addition to that, they're going to matchmake you with people who have better better reports, basically. So people who have lots of commends, are considered social, and don't have reports will be who you're matched with, and that's supposed to help ease you into the game so you can see what friendly players are like and not turn you off of the game because of one toxic player who ruins your first game or first couple games. So it's supposed to be very friendly. So if you're just thinking about picking up Dota and you're seeing my video, now is a good time, this point on. So this should do something positive. I won't experience it myself. I'm far too high MMR to be playing with somebody who just started, but it's something interesting to note anyway. In addition to that, I believe during the International there will be a newcomer-friendly stream. I forget what it's called, but there will be a particular host you can listen to. And it's a special stream that's just for people who are newer, and they'll explain things in depth to help you understand. So if you care to watch the tournament when it happens, I would, if you're not very knowledgeable, I would watch that one. It's a fan favorite. Last year, I guess it was super popular. People went crazy over it. So I guess it's good. I didn't watch it myself because I know enough that I don't need that sort of newcomer-friendly material, but I guess it's a thing. So I've been having a problem with Juggernauts recently. Just bothersome. I will hover over bottom lane because usually safe lane carry seems to be my place. Mid, I'm decent at mid, but I think I've really edged over to safe lane carry as being more of a regular day thing. So I think it's better. Who exactly I'm going to play? Not sure yet. I know I can play Anti-Mage, I know I can play Spectre, I can play Chaos Knight if that was a good choice. I don't feel strongly about Dragon Knight. I think he's kind of a crap hero right now. I think he needs to be fixed. He's okay, but he's not good. PL's alright, but I don't really feel strongly about him as a safe lane carry. Alchemist is okay, actually. I feel alright about Alchemist. He's not bad. I could try to do an alchemist laning thing. Not against Ursa, though. Never mind. The stun helps, but still. Against Ursa, I don't want anybody who can't be near him. Spectre's okay. AM's okay until he gets to Basher, and then I have a problem. That's hard. Sven's okay, but not good. PA is okay, actually. PA is pretty good against Sniper. Spectre suffers just because he's always... I'm not going to usually jump on Sniper directly, so I would suffer a little bit. Anti-Mage would be fine, I suppose. I'm not sure.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, I was going to pick, but Wind Ranger picked first, so I can now get a little bit of a better information before I pick. What to do here? They have a Chaos Knight, so going a Battle Fury hero is probably ideal. I could Battle Fury PA, I guess. I could Battle Fury AM, but not ideal. I'll give him a second, because if he wants to pick first, that would be fine with me. That way they can't counterpick and pick Earthshaker next. Wondering what I can do here to be efficient. PA is a good pick, but PA is actually okay against Spirit Breaker once I get my BKB, so I feel pretty strongly about it. It's not the best lane I've ever had, but it's good. Due to the fact that I might get some harass in lane, I want to have a Poor Man's Shield. Not the kind of Vanguard game, it's not for that. Vanguard helps a lot with him, and a little bit with him. But I think I need the early game a lot more. I don't think I can afford to wait for a Vanguard, so I have to be building other items. Lifesteal, for example. So against Spirit Breaker, once I have a BKB, I don't care about him. He's nothing. Ursa's always going to be a problem, but I'll have the early game advantage on him, just because if he tries to fight me personally, evasion's going to be, you know, the death of him, basically. Him missing is disastrous. Sniper... It's kind of both ways. His early game shooting me sucks, but me jumping on him sucks for him, so it's kind of a both way thing. Chaos Knight's a problem, unless I can find the real one. BKB will stop him from being able to stun me, which is a big factor. I think it also stops the Reality Rift as well, which will help dramatically so. This is definitely not a double down game. I do have to spend some tokens, though. I don't think this is the game. Oh my gosh. These people. So quick. I'm not sure what kind of boots I need yet. Finally, you're here, by the way, Afrochick. I was waiting for you. Gosh. Golly gee. I feel I'm pretty strong against Shadow Shaman, unless he's, you know, channeling to hurt me. Ideally, Earthshaker will stop that, or Wind Ranger will stop that, or Ogre will stop that, so that shouldn't be a huge problem. If that's the case, I will be able to destroy him. I think it's a decent matchup, it's just not great. You know, I have faith that we have a solid chance here, but it's not like, you know, in the bag or anything like that. We're going to have to fight for this, essentially. But we have a shot. That's a good ward. I like this ward. When I'm support, I like to put in this lane ward. It gives you so much information about what they're doing. It shows you who TP's in. It shows you when they move to river. That will be fun. Bloodlusted PA is good. His level 3 is going to give me...
Breaker will be annoying. He always is.
Like 50 attack speed or something. Sorry, that's unfortunate.
Are we with Chaos?
He is bottom. By the way, his name is Rasta. It's not like a... It's not like a nickname. That's the character's actual lore name, for anybody who's curious. I know it seems kind of silly, but it's true. Not a fan of it, but that's the character. I don't know everybody's lore name, but sometimes you just hear them in passing, you know? Sometimes people only refer to heroes by their lore name. It bothers me a little bit. Like people call Marana Potom, Princess of the Moon, because she is the Princess of the Moon. But it's like just call her Marana. Just trying to harass the Shadow Shaman. If he's a solo lane, he's gonna have a big problem. That means Ursa must be jungling, which is lunacy if you ask me. He was going to try to do something there, and that did not work out. I have to go toe-to-toe with some hard carries later. So I'm happy to get treads this game. I think it's the correct option. I have to be able to fight toe-to-toe with Ursa. And the phase boots are more about the early game. I need that late game as well. The Shadow Shaman is a jerk, and he's going to die for his sins, likely. He let me have it. That's a good support. Yeah, his name. It's Barra. People call him Barra. I forget what it stands for, but B-A-R-A. You hear it. You hear it a lot at higher MMRs too, because those players have been playing since Dota 1. Like I haven't. I have not been playing Dota since Dota 1. I picked up Dota a little bit after its Dota 2 after its infancy stages. I don't remember exactly when. I'd have to check, but like after it was fully formulated, you know, most of the heroes were in the game, kind of thing. That's when I picked up Dota, like 2013 or so. But a lot of people who were in Dota 1, they know all the names, or the joke names that used to be used, because there used to be a lot of joke names. I don't know where he went. Oh. This ogre is a great support. He's doing everything he needs to be doing. He's getting me kills. He's moving around and, you know, securing runes, I think is what he was doing before. Letting me have them is huge, too. It gives me so much more money. Alright, Spear Breaker's down here now. He's going to try to stop my, my farming, because I'm basically getting a free farm. He did that to bother us, and that's fine with me. Don't mind at all. Because I have real damage now. I'm not a big fan of people who buy the full Vlads first. You should just buy a Morbid Mask and then move on. So that's what I'll be doing. The sniper is level 6. That's a little bit bothersome, but that's not unreasonable since he's mid. Yeah, the more time you lose, the more you'll miss out on those key things. There's a lot of joke names from Dota 1 too. Fortunately, I do have a level of blur, which has helped me significantly here. Alright, gotta make sure I undo that so I get the maximum heal from my tango. Thanks, I guess. I have plenty, but never hurts to have more. I'm a 3-0 PA in the safe lane, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. My only concern is that the other lanes won't go too well, but I'm hoping that's not the case. Ogre's been trying to move around towards mid, I believe, so I'm hoping that that will lead to other lanes going well. Because I don't really need a babysitter too bad. I could have denied that, but I'm more concerned with this last hit that was forming up. Alright, this is a lot of experience for me. This is going to get me to level 6, I believe. Ah!
Fucking was jamming too to use my wand.
May not quite 6. Close, though. The catapult will get me, like, right next to that point. Yep. One more creep. So that's a really good position to be in. I'm going to have a nice early 6. Thanks to a little bit of solo laning. So with that, I'm now really strong. I'm going to be purchasing my Deso. I'm very good this game. It also helps Wind Ranger dramatically. It helps Viper too. Now that I have the Morbid Mask, I get the extra 10 damage, which is always super helpful, especially with PA, who has that multiplicative effect because of her ult. But it also gives me the lifesteal that I desperately need. I will need to send this to myself. It's the only part of the item I need right now. It's going to dramatically increase my damage due to armor shred mattering a lot for PA. That's a little dangerous for me to farm right there, by the way. That's why I'm doing this. That way my lane will push back a little bit, and I can farm safer. Just ping them both, just so they know. Spirit Breaker has returned. I'll ping that in a second. Alright, now my dagger costs almost nothing because it's max level, and it's one of the only abilities in the game that goes down. The mana cost goes down as you level, which is lovely. I'm a big fan of that. I won't try to push it unnecessarily because I really want this to be close to my tower. But I will take one of these range creeps now because they're going to screw up my last hits anyway. I'm going to screw up the denies more accurately, but they're just going to screw it all up. Because that's a little bit of XP in my pocket. And for anybody who's skulking about.
Oh, close.
Ooh, that crit though, guaranteeing me that. I love that. Alright, I need another level of blur just for safety, because you never know when Ursa or Sniper will try to kill me. He doesn't actually want to be here. I'll need some help if I really want to do this. I know that this Spirit Breaker is trying to stun lock me, so the Spirit Breaker can bring me backwards and stun me. I'm not going to let it happen to the best of my ability. I would rather sit back here and basically do nothing than dying. I was trying to let him know I know where he is. That way he might leave. I don't mind throwing some mana down to hurt the Spirit Breaker. Chaos Knight's alone, so I want to hit the crap out of him real quick. He's low on mana now, so I'll just do the extra pressure and get his clarity immediately. Oh, that was fortunate. I didn't know he was about to clarity. Spirit Breaker's back. Okay, we're good. Thankfully, these tangos are doing work. I'm actually going to top off because I gang failed, yeah. These guys are really, really hungry for me. They want to kill me so bad. I just want to put pressure on him. Oh, good. I thought I was going to miss that last hit. Be careful about priming last hits as PA. Some people hit one early because they're like, oh, I want to get just the right health. But as PA, that'll never work if you have a Blightstone and your crit. You could always screw up your priming. Like, oh, I want to set him down just a little bit, and then it goes way too far, and then you miss the last hit. It hasn't happened to me yet, but it's something to be cautious about. They look fine without me. I don't think they need me at all, which is good. If it's just him, then I have no concerns. Bye. Strength it. He's pushing the wave back into my tower, which is great for me. Now his ult's down. He took it way earlier than he really needed to. I got 14 gold off it and some experience too. I think it's actually equal experience, so I got 14 experience. And he basically just did nothing to me. I mean, I got hurt, I guess. And that's why you have to be very careful about, you know, how you try to use your abilities. That was a waste of an ult. Chaos Knight's now in a really bad spot. I definitely want this, like, now. I'm basically just getting as much money as I want, which is great. Just that extra damage. I know he doesn't have his, up there. I was gonna say, I don't know where his friend Spirit Breaker is. I'm just trying to harass him, though. Every hit I put into him is worth it. Using CK. I don't know if they're going top or not, but I'll TP top if I see a lot of action. They have to be careful of me. Like, they're letting me get whatever I want right now. Now I'm okay with just blatantly pushing. That's strength treads. Get out of Shadow Shaman's range, ideally.
Not a tower, dude.
They're letting me get whatever I want now. I'm 4-0-0. I'm in a really good spot. He should have let me hit it first for the 2 armor shred, but He doesn't care, obviously. What efficiency? Unfortunately, Viper died. I don't really like that very much. I got the tower, though. I'm super happy. I'm going to have a Deso by like 17, 18 minutes. Max out my blur for that Ursa. He's going to be very upset when I have 50% evasion already. Alright, so since I'm going to have that, the next important item to have is my BKB. It's a little early, but it's gonna help a lot. Okay, well, that's more important for me, thanks. Alright, now that I have my Deso, by 17 minutes, I have a Morbid Mask. I'm in a very strong position. I just want my level 2 ult now, and I'll be ready to kill whoever I want. That's Ursa mid, just kind of existing. Viper's trying to chase him off, knowing that Ursa can't really fight if he's being kited successfully. Sniper doesn't have anything that would prevent me from killing him right now. Nice. That was huge for us. I'll tank up with some health because that's just a safe choice. I took a lot of damage there when I got grabbed and hit by some of the wards. So I'll gladly take the health first out of all these available, you know, saving money versus buying recipe or something. I want them to know that he has that. I don't know if they already did. I didn't see it get pinged out, but I don't want to lose heroes because they're not aware. I save the tower. Got rid of an illusion, got some serious money for it. You know, that means all in all, I'm happy. This looks like a good fight against the Ursa, but it looks like... No, he'll die too. I probably won't be there in time to kill Ursa, but they'll get him. You're a carry. Yes, I know you love to play PA Emperor Bison, but I'm a pretty adequate PA player myself when it suits me. Not usually my favorite carry. I find that she's a little bit too simplistic to counter, which is unfortunate, but still a good carry sometimes. Against an Ursa and a sniper, I'll take it. Sorry, team. Good job, sniper. Oh wow, the Ursa's mad. I know, right? There it is. Call him out. Call him out on his crap. We're doing so much early work right now. They're getting destroyed. It's 21-7 by 20 minutes. We have a tier 2, all the tier 1s. Now they are not in a good space for this. No backdoor protection, just take it. The greed. I said all the tier 1s. We didn't actually have that one yet, but I knew we were about to take it. They have 2 towers, which is something. They're not, like, desperately behind in objectives, but they're not in a good place either. I'm at a healthy HP value. Help! Echo! Thank you. That's what I knew was going to happen. Because Wind Ranger wasn't there, and she should have been. That's a big problem. I don't know why Wind Ranger didn't show up to the fight. I was a little bit of a coward. I might have been able to matter more. The problem was Earthshaker saved his... he saved his ult too long, in my opinion. I know he was trying to get more damage, but more importantly is I need to not be stunned. And he didn't really have much of a concern for that. She needs to dodge these. She's taking too much damage from like the right click. She should have just wind run out of there. There's no risk. The cooldown's 9 seconds right now. Sorry, wind run is 12 seconds. It's not that bad. You know what I mean? You might as well use it, especially since it lasts for 5. So it's only will be down for 7. It's important to dodge the damage while you can. Alright, I gotta finish this BKB as fast as possible, because if I had a BKB that time, then Shadow Shaman wouldn't be able to get me, and he would have died right at the beginning of the fight. I find phase boots to be an unwise choice when you know the late game is going to be where it's at. So it's an early game item. Phase boots an early game item. Sometimes if you had a good reason, and I think ward's an okay reason, but PA attacks fast anyway. I can also just blink out. I have blink up it'll be every 5 seconds once I'm really in danger of being snake trapped. I can just blink out every 5 seconds, so like I'm not really worried about it. They're gonna miss most of their attacks on me because they can miss too, like everything else. So I'll just wait. I'll just wait for Phantom Strike, and I'll just get out of it. I'll leave. The only problem is when I'm being channeled on with Shackles, and if I'm being channeled on with Shackles, then it won't save me. Someone's up here. Come on. Yes. That was good. That was wise. Still died. I'm gonna say this guy seems to be... I don't know if he had it up or not, but I always seem like I wait for... I love Ogre, by the way, because he's the one forced after me. I seem like I wait to be unstunned. Yeah, but you have to remember that when I'm sitting toe-to-toe with somebody like Ursa, who's going to fight me, he's not going to run, this equals more damage. It's more damage, it's more armor, it's just better for fighting late game. Like, Treads for any right-click hero is the best late-game choice you can have. Phase Boots is the best early, minus heroes who need the mobility. PA has a blink, and a slow. There's no reason she needs to have Phase Boots, in my opinion. Now, they can be nice for the flat damage boost, for an instant crit or something like that. That's nice, but she needs attack speed too. Now, some people would try to claim that her attack speed, obviates the attack speed from boots, but it adds up. This does not equal max attack speed by any stretch of the imagination. It's not. They're both fine. I wouldn't say either choice is bad. I think both of them are okay. I just don't love either of them. Always me. Nice. Mine too. All mine. Give me all of the farm. Oh, they're moving. Crap.
got voice, by the way.
I just want to get my my BKB before I do anything dramatic. Seven, 2, and 3 is not a bad score. I feel strong about me. I feel strong about the Earthshaker. Besides, still a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really sick. I'm not. It's just my allergies. They're just ruining my life. They're usually not too bad though. I just have my moments. I think an Abyssal Blade would be a nice add-on here.
Oh.
That's really unfortunate.
Well, Chaos Knight was invis. Fucking invis room. Suck.
That's ouch right there. There's my Phantom Strike on the cooldown I want. I can now Phantom Strike all the time whenever I feel like it. We need to take another lane here. The miss. The miss just stopped me from being rooted. I love it.
One coming to defend bottom.
We'll take faster than them, I guess you could argue.
Go, Earthshaker, go.
I got the real Chaos Knight, so she really needs a Blink Dagger or some other mobility item. I'm not a fan of Wind Rangers who don't buy one. It's silly. She's gonna die for it now too.
Literally just died. Oh.
I don't think the attack speed. I don't really like to buy Moonshard on PA. I think it's kind of a bad item. She already has a lot of attack speed. I built attack speed with my power treads. I'm gonna get attack speed from. I'm gonna have some other agility item at some point, whatever it happens to be. I don't really know what I need to get yet, but. Oh wow, Ursa really overestimated his capabilities there, which is good. They just need to stop the action being taken. I'll farm this while I also worry about my racks going down. It went down anyway. Well, you have to realize also I took the extra lifesteal, so now I have extra lifesteal on top of that. I should probably finish my Vlads, actually. That's probably the wisest choice. It's a cheap thing to do. It increases my right-click damage. That's a good one. It also gives me some armor, so that's nice. I think the Vlads is a smart one. It also gives Wind Ranger a severe increase in her damage. So that was probably the better decision. I usually find that having at least the Basher part early is huge for right-click engagements. If I jump on Sniper and he can't move, it's over for him. Yeah, okay. That was cute though. I'm pretty strong now, and thanks to my Vlads, I have really good lifesteal. I really wish that Sniper didn't have this on me right now. He got unlucky. He had no right to get hurt there. No thanks. Aegis is mine. She's in there. My BKB was well timed there because he ran into me trying to stun me long enough to combo me. And thanks to my BKB, that just did not happen.
Push it.
I want to put this cheese on Earthshaker.
3v5.
He'll love that because now he can jump in and do what he has to do and still have enough mana to do anything he wants. Goodbye. That's a problem, but we can fix. No damage. They're running. They want to kill PA, but they don't want to face me. That's good. I'll take it. I lost Aegis, but we took so much net worth from them with them all dying. We lost some too. So now I'm just going to finish my Basher, get myself a little bit of, efficiency there. I don't know if I need the Abyssal Blade yet. It gives health is really one of the reasons I want it. I don't know if the Abyssal Blade's the move, though. Is there something better? I get a Scotty, it's not bad. I think a Scotty would be strong here. Alright, now with Basher, I'm way stronger than most of them. She didn't even take the Arcane. What a jerk. I'm not a big fan of Heart on PA. You're always fighting. When is your Heart going to activate? Scotty gives you... Absolutely. When are you going to have the ability to regen? You know, PA can just regen from fighting, so the extra regen's kind of pointless. You're going to be regenning anyway. Scotty doesn't give you that much less health. It's a couple hundred less, which isn't that much when you consider it. You get a bunch of health from Scotty. Plus, I get all the damage, all the armor, because there's a lot of, you know, physical, somewhat physical damage. So I need the armor, which I would not get from the Heart. And the Scotty Slow pierces BKB, if I remember correctly, which I can try to show that. Yeah, I'm almost positive. It pierces BKB, so no matter what Ursa does, no matter what Sniper does, they are not going to attack fast at all, which means I can just fight them. They have no ability to stop me because they won't be attacking fast enough. That was CK. I think he realized he's not strong enough to fight me right now. Manta's not a terrible item on PA. She can actually benefit a little bit. It's just not tremendously good. We barely got any damage in the tower, which kind of bothers me. We need to take this tower. Nice. That was great. We already have somebody to deal with that, which would be Earthshaker, and we have... That's not real. Oh, we need that, we need that, we need that. I would love to fight, but fighting comes after the DD. Earthshaker, do it. That's dead. That's real. I'm channeled on. No section. Yeah, section. That's it. That might be the game. This is what happens when you have one of your heroes go freaking nuts. I'd love to have the extra 25 agility right now. I love when they fortify when they still have creeps, because then I get the chance just to kill their creeps without it losing the time hitting their tower. We're taking everything they love. She took the tower up there. It's probably enough then. We need to get out. We already crippled them. That's good enough. Okay, that's fine. I don't blame him for that. He doesn't want to be there. I'll sell this because I don't need it. He's TP'd over here to help. Taking a shrine has now drastically decreased their map power, I guess you could say. Them not being able to TP is huge. And I'm just stealing all the farm in their jungle because I can. We're going to bleed them dry because I'm going to be getting all their farm. They're not going to be getting any farm. And then once they hit level 25, get that talent, all that, we'll be good. It's done.
Okay. Ow. Get a ward up in.
Nice. If I die, it's okay. No biggie. I want them to know that I don't have any buybacks. They just need to get out. We should have done more with that, and I'm actually shocked, but that's okay. Stuff happens. We still have a tier 2 buffer on both lanes here. We did lose this Rax before, which still worries me, but they don't seem to be able to push that lane back because we have all the Rax there. Yep, that's an accurate... I don't know what Viper's doing. He's throwing is what he's doing.
Why would you do that? Now you're gonna push right in the middle.
Yeah, we might lose a Rax for that. That was a huge mistake by Viper. If he was just back here, playing it safe, we'd be in a much better spot. Ours is so sad right now with farm. I'll have BKB when I get up, so they might take 1 Rax. The attack slow there, I mean the move slow, puts them in a really rough spot. Oh my god, the Shackle of a Lifetime. He's trying to stay invisible so he can just stun. That's a dead Shadow Shaman, take those. That's money for Wind Ranger, she's getting huge too. That's great. I'm happy. They took one rack there. They should have taken more, and we killed big heroes for it. So that's fine with me. We need to take that.
Push with the main guy down. Middle. We're gonna be all off there down.
No, help me. I need to get closer. I'm so slow. I'll take this real quick because I don't need their help with it. This will prevent them from TPing behind us, which is going to be a bigger factor here if a fight breaks out. So he's got a bunch of money. They can't TP behind us now.
Alright, we forced to buy back. Just back up.
They're probably right. I agree with that assessment. We forced a buyback. Let it go. We got the Shrine for it too. So we forced a buyback. We got Shrine. Now we can just go back and farm, which is fine. Oh. Oh! Is Roche up? No. You get my level 25, get that 25 agility, which gives me the armor. Gives me 3 armor. 3.5 roughly. Which is a big, big deal. Then when I finish my Scotty, I'll get all that armor. I'm moving up in the world, friends. Thanks for the free money. Don't know what the plan was there, but he just gave me free money. Now I attack super fast. I do a lot of damage. I slow them on hit, so they can't really fight. I am strong. I'm glad with the lifesteal too, because the 10% plus the 15%, so 25% is a lot to have always. Yes, 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 yes. Pushing top is probably a good idea. Right? I guess I'll put away my... I guess Vlad's. It's less important than everything else. I don't need that. Going up top, I think, is the right play here.
Push.
I do get a little bit weaker without this, but I don't lose many stats. It's just a lifesteal. And I have some lifesteal with the this, which is great. It's why I can afford to put it away. Otherwise, lifesteal putting it away would be kind of lunacy. But in this case, I can afford to do it. Trying to save back for buyback, but it's super expensive. I do not want to be the first person in. I don't mind taking a little damage there for money. Bye, Arsa. Well, I'm here anyway. They wasted all that for my Aegis, now they're all gonna die. Moon should be able to help me here. Bash. Ogre. It's over. That's a rampage.
This is on.
Savage linked.
Did I really kill everybody that fight? I did. Oh, wow. I'm so happy. And we're about to get megas, so it's pretty much over. I'm huge. I have buyback. They have almost no chance to come back from this. And I'm not done either. Only one hero is about to be up. I'm just going to keep going. No reason not to. Now I'll get all my reinforcement creeps. And some of them skip the creep wave too, which is nice because they'll help me here. Kill one of the Romy heroes up. He just helped throw the game. I'm feeling it, friends. That's how you PA. I bet I get a tip from this guy. So, I feel pretty good about that one. Real quick, I'd just like to check my weeklies. Some assists, racks. Okay, that's all normal stuff. I didn't get enough bashes, as I never do. So let's look into that game, because we got to see exactly where things went right. I was rich compared to them. They had nothing. They were starved for money. I get 24 MMR, so good. We're getting there. Man, that was okay. Aw, you M Pro Bison. I'm glad people are actually being cool there. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, I gotta commend this Ogre. Hold on. Ogre. Good guy. So, where it started was the fact that me and Wimranger were allowed to do whatever we wanted all game, and Viper actually was doing decently, doing well. I did all the damage on our team. Conversely, on their team, it was mostly Sniper, which is what you expect. He's going to stand in the back, and he's going to do all the damage he wants until you kill him. And he was smart enough. One of his best decisions was building his Shadow Blade. His Shadow Blade screwed me a couple times. He got out of a few fights. He wriggled away. Thankfully, our Ogre was kind of over that with sentries and dust, and Sniper was greedy. Here's a lesson for you all. Here's why Sniper helped his team lose the game. Sniper comes in. He attacks. He starts getting hit by me, and he says, oh crap, I'm going to die. He Shadow Blades. I move, and I say, okay, I'll fight the rest of the team. That's fine. Worst thing you can do is come back in. The worst thing you can have is for your hard carry, which in this case is supposed to be Sniper, even though Chaos Knight also filled that role, is die. And Bloodthorn's great. Bloodthorn's awesome on Wind Ranger. I love it. Viper with a Orchid is fine too. I don't love it, but it's fine. This is great. This is an amazing item. You should be buying this on Wind Ranger if you ever have that much money. Now, granted, she should have had a... If she bought Crystallis first by itself, that's fine. Crystallis, Ags, but you should probably have like a 4-staff or Blink in there, wherever it fits. Maybe after the Ags, probably before. So Crystallis, Blink / 4-staff, Ags, and then turn the Crystallis into a Bloodthorn. That's fine. This is a completely fair build if he built it in that order and had a mobility item, which he doesn't. He did buy a Lincoln Sphere to stop being jumped on by Chaos Knight and Shadow Shaman, which is okay. A BKB would have been better because of how much they had going on, but you know, that's fine. But Sniper needed to not reappear. He reappeared, and I was like, okay, I'll kill you now. I know you don't have Invis. I can fully commit to killing you. End of discussion. That was a big misplay on his part. He did it a couple times. Warding is kind of what you expect. They probably needed more wards, to be honest with you. They kind of let us walk around. We were always winning. Especially me. I was top of the net worth the whole game because they let it happen. So here's what you don't do. Shadow Shaman has a really close right click. He doesn't have a lot of damage fast. He does have damage, but not by himself. He's a setup hero. Here's what you don't do. Send him off lane against a very strong lane. Me and Ogre. Stun, slow, lots of health. Slow, lots of damage. What does he do? I do not blame him for losing lane. He did almost everything he could have. He was put in a crap situation. This is a poor decision. Spiritbreaker should have been off lane with Shadow Shaman. No, Shadow Shaman should have been safe lane with Chaos. Spiritbreaker should have been off lane. And Ursa shouldn't have been picked because they shouldn't have had a jungler. That's my opinion. But because of this, they lost. Wind Ranger was kind of doing meh, but she ended up catching up and started getting whatever she wanted. Viper started pretty strong. Not super strong, but strong enough. Conversely, their Sniper did well. Their Ursa and Chaos did okay. So, I mean, we had a similar farm start, except me, who was significantly ahead. By 10 minutes, I was 700 gold on Sniper. And they actually had the next 3, which is impressive. But then, throughout the next 5 minutes, Wind Ranger caught up. That's when she started getting caught up. I'm still ahead. You know, keep going forward. Sniper had moments where he was competing with me, but then slowly I just started killing the whole team, getting rampages, and it was over. That's just kind of what it is. So, item-wise, on their team, because usually I'm going to pick on the team who lost. I cannot believe I am seeing a 23 Hand of Midas on Spiritbreaker. Enough said. I don't need to go through this. Spiritbreaker lost the game. This is ridiculous. If Spiritbreaker had bought, you know, an Echo Saber, had bought an Urn, anything that would have helped his team more, even an earlier BKB, then they would have been in a much better spot. This is stupid. This is ridiculous. Don't do this. Spiritbreaker didn't have a lot of farm. They were late in the game. They were already kind of struggling at this point, and then he bought a Midas. First problem. Ursa built normal. I don't have a really big problem with this. That's fine. And he was trying to build an MKB for me, but he was just struggling to get farm, so it never really came to fruition. Sniper. This is all normal. I actually love it. I love his build right now. I love that he built a Maelstrom just to get that extra farming capability in the early game fighting because he was struggling. And he built a Shadow Blade to try to pick off people in team fights. That's great. Sniper built perfect. I don't blame him at all. He played how he was supposed to play. Shadow Shaman was in a really rough spot, but he bought the right items. I guess he was buying this for... the Glimmer Cape and the Shadow Blade. That was a direct response. So at the 30-minute mark, they bought those, and he decided to buy this. This is dumb. I think that's really, really bad. I know that it should increase the attack speed of his wards, but other than that, and the illusions, I guess, it's not worth it for that. Buy a drum. Buy a drum if you're looking to increase by, like, that kind of thing. A drum would have been way better, like 100%. This does not serve any good purpose. It's not worth it for one Invis hero. Should have just bought wards, like a normal support does. Buy sentries and a drum if this is what you're concerned with. This is a bad buy. But they'd already lost by that point, so it's okay. Chaos Knight bought pretty normal. He bought very normal. Yep, I can't complain. So there was some decent players, and then there was the Shadow Shaman late game and the Spirit Breaker who kind of threw them under the bus. Don't know why they did that. But basically, their problem was they let me farm. Wind Ranger did okay enough to catch up in the mid game, and they didn't punish our off lane. Oh, sorry, our off lane was Wind Ranger. They didn't punish our Wind Ranger off lane, which I guess is kind of hard. Viper didn't get punished by Sniper, which that's kind of an even matchup in my opinion. And they kind of just let us stomp all over them. They let us take towers too early. They got into fights they couldn't win, and then they threw them so that we gained even more farm. It just became an exponential thing, you know. Looking at the net worth graph, the team, you can see little like bumps and little spikes here. Those are mostly from like super huge team fights that they lost. If they had not fought us in the first place, they might have been able to farm better and maybe catch up as opposed to letting, you know, it happen. Granted, that doesn't mean you should never fight, but it wasn't good. I'm up to 3,214. I'm feeling strong. Back above 3,200. That was good. That was good. I will comment on the late game items because I know there was some comments about the Orchids. So he bought this solely so he could kill Shadow Shaman or Chaos or Spirit Breaker without them getting away. In this particular game, I support it. I have no problem with this in this game because it's supposed to mean, look, I gotta kill you on Viper. I know I can outfight you, but if you disable me long enough, your team will show up. I don't want that. I don't want Chaos Knight to split. I don't want Spirit Breaker to charge away. I don't want Shadow Shaman to hex me and TP. So instead he said, screw it, I'm going to buy an Orchid, and you can never do that again. And it worked. This isn't bad. I already explained to you this is great on Wind Ranger. She benefits from all those crits. She shackles you, she bloodthorns you, and she starts ulting, and all of those are instant crits. So all those huge amount of attacks, like 20, 30 attacks, are all crits. Great for her. Earthshaker built all mobility items to get in position to kill Chaos Knight. I don't think he needed 3. 2 would have been fine, but I can understand. It wasn't necessarily a bad thing. My items to re-explain. Power Treads was for the late game, so I could go toe-to-toe with Ursa and toe-to-toe with Chaos Knight, and I think that helped me. Vlad's was just for lifesteal. Simple stuff. Deso is a normal item just to get some more damage and help my team, because we also have another right-clicker. Scotty is to slow the attack speed of all of them, basically, but mostly these two, so that when they're fighting me, they start attacking like crap and can't run away. The Basher, which would have been an Abyssal Blade, was just... Basher is one of the most effective ways to fight BKB carriers, which... They only had one. Ursa should have had one too, I think, but whatever. It's the most efficient way to fight BKB carriers because Bash goes through BKB. It gives you health. It gives you damage. The damage from the proc is really high. It's 85. It's a very efficient item. It also stops people from TPing. It stops people from trying to channel anything. So if Shadow Shaman starts channeling on Wind Ranger, I might be able to bash him out of it. For example, one fight, even though we lost it, Spirit Breaker was charging, and I threw a dagger, and it bashed him, so he stopped charging. That didn't help me in the moment, but it could help you. It's just a very effective item. And the BKB is obvious. I mean, they have stun, even though they don't go through, I don't take any damage. Damage, stun, armor shred, move, you know, all that crap. A slow, a lot of good stuff. So, you know, that's basically why I built the stuff that I built. I don't know if it was necessarily 100% the best build, but it was up there. I think it was definitely fitting the match and fitting the play style that I intended to play. And I'm happy about it. I think it was a good match. I'm actually surprised now that items have their new recipe symbols. They're not included in this just to make it still hard, but technically speaking, it should show. It's not really relevant without the recipe symbol, but I understand that it'll make it too easy because this item no longer exists by itself. It has pictures, which I'm still torn about. I guess I like it. I guess I kind of am okay with it. I'm excited to do some double downs, guys. I know you're feeling it. I'm feeling the double downs. I'm also feeling getting to... I'm not feeling this. I don't even want to open these at this point. I'm also feeling getting to the next... these, the Trust the Benefactors, and these. These are going to help a lot. If I can get to 555, then I can hopefully get a bunch of levels. Because potentially there's... What? That's each one of those is a level if you got it successfully. So it's 15 levels. So you could potentially just get 15 levels just like that. Get to that level, and if you do it all correctly, you get 15 levels more. Which is great. I'm feeling that. So, next match we go. I'm not even going to really... I guess I should check. I'll ban Jug like I normally do before I do any of that other crap. I'll go safe lane. I'll tentatively hover over, like, I guess, Drow or something. Last game was Houndenstein, Jorge, Wildest, and Crispy. Nope. None of those people. On the other team, Song Song, Morbid, C9, Eladin, Ivan. Nope, all different people. Good. Good.
10 seconds remaining.
A fast push team. Well, let me think of a fast push carry. Naga's okay. Although she likes to farm, so she won't push as fast as I'd like her to. I don't want to play one of my, hard carries. I'd want to play then a lighter carry, maybe. I could play Jug in theory. He's not bad. Yeah, I could just do Drow, honestly. 2! Okay. I don't want to play Drow against a Legion Commander. No thanks. Maybe a Jug would be good here, because I can, as soon as Legion ults, if I'm there, I just ult her. If she ults Luna, and she'll die. Or I can put down my healing ward and help out. I could win Ranger's safe lane. I feel pretty strong about Jug now, because Storm Spirit will suffer. I'm not great at fighting him either, but I'm going to get a Diffusal probably. And I'm just going to attack him. I feel strong about Jug. Since we're doing early, I want to make sure I get that Poor Man's. It's going to help me with that early game fighting. Alright, what can I take here? None of these matter, do they? Oh, I can do that one. Sure. Why not? Winter Wyvern could be rough. Pierce's match community too, doesn't it? Yeah. So me spinning doesn't help at all. If I ult though, can't stop it. Although then I'll be left alone after the ult ends if it's a lower level ult, and they'll just all fight me while my other team is fighting each other. So that could be bad. I don't know. A little bit torn. I love this, by the way. It's way better than this crap. It's just way cooler. That's why it's $149. At least I have a set. It's better than nothing. I think I have the Juggernaut. I have the regular one. I thought I had the gold one. I don't. Sad. How utterly disappointing. So let's talk about the matchups here. So Legion Commander, it's okay because I'm relatively strong as a right clicker, so I can do whatever I want. I'm very bad against Winter Wyvern just because my match community doesn't come into play as much as I'd like, and me fighting my teammates is really bad for them. Viper will kite me, but I can throw off the slows with my spin, and ult helps a lot. Storm Spirit, I can be immune to almost everything he has if I want to be, but I can't hurt him back very much, so that's kind of a problem. Abaddon's a problem only because if he gets his ult off while I'm ulting him, it's a waste. But I'll just wait. Conversely, Omni Knight is really strong against Storm, and Viper, and Legion. Ult is disastrous for Legion. It's a hard counter. This is like disaster for Legion. Luna is strong against Storm just because being stunned by the Q sets him up. Even if it's only for a second, it can really screw his chain of events up. And if he wants to stay, he'll get hit with all those things. You know what I mean? Like they'll hit somebody else if he doesn't stay, but if he stays, he's gonna get hit for every second he's there. Yeah, I don't usually want them that bad, so I'm not concerned. I've only ever wanted two things that were expensive. The Dragon Claw hook for Pudge, which it's just not worth it. I don't even know how much it is anymore, but it's just not worth it. Because I still have a nice hook that I like. I don't feel comfortable doubling down. It's not the match. I'll predict, though. Good luck, have fun. What about wagering? Do I feel comfortable wagering? Not really. I actually don't want to be honest. I just don't feel comfortable with it. Wow. I don't even need a wager. I could just gain. Well, I'll wager once. I have a lot of tokens to spend. I gotta spend some of them today, so I might as well do it now. I feel okay about the game, so I lost my train of thought entirely now, thanks to that. I lost my whole train of thought. What was I just talking? Oh, immortals. Expensive items. In the Invoker special cape that does the Black Tornado, just because I like to have custom effects. I think they're cool. But I like my cape too much. I don't really want to give it up. I'd love to have the effect without the cape, basically. That's mostly what it is.
Patience from zone. Wow.
Wow. Alright, so I'm a little bit worried who's going to be in this lane. It should be a Legion jungle with a Storm Spirit mid, with a Viper safe lane, with an Abaddon off lane, potentially with Winter Wyvern if they're worried about it. Omni's faster than me. That seems strange. Omni just feels so slow, but I guess I'm even slower.
Yeah, he displaced it.
I kind of get sad a little bit when I see people ping out wards when I'm not a support, because I'm like, these supports aren't gonna, they're not gonna deward. I have it, I think, if I remember correctly. I think I do. Ooh, Viper. Viper off lane kind of sucks for me. Viper does not like to be hit. Omni went greedy and took Degen Ore first. I don't know if I agree with it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Crap. No thanks. No thanks, Viper. I'm just going to go ahead and get my last hits instead. He scared me, so I had to hit it. I wish he hadn't done that. Alright, now I'm fast with boots. So now Viper can just suck it. I don't want to waste my Q yet because I don't think it'll kill him. I won't be able to get the whole thing off because I go too close to his tower. No. Crap. He didn't get it, so I'm okay with that. There we go. Winter Wyvern haste, that sucks. Denied. Ow. Denying the range creep was totally worth getting hit, by the way. Omni's pushing, pulling for me. I love it. No, oh, I lost both. Come on. There we go. Viper is almost out of tangos, but he still has a salve. I was hoping I'd actually get a hit, maybe. He's faster than I give him credit for. He does have boots. I'll have phase soon, so it's fine. He's moving at 330, I'm moving at 345. 15 move speed is enough for me to kind of get an edge over him. He's trying to chase me and attack me. Unfortunately for him, like I said, I'm faster. He's also getting bothered because we're pulling. He might go try to pressure my Omni Knight, which will not work. Probably. No. No. Oh, Jug. Crit when I need you to, dang. Dang it. Darn it. Viper's actually doing a very smart pull here. I'm just going to punish him. I don't really mind being hit. He's not going to benefit from his pull, in the sense that he won't get any of the experience or gold. So he actually just got a huge loss. And that's how you pressure a lane. I'm hoping these go under tower because that will actually push the wave back in my favor. Thanks. So, what to get next? Diffusal Blade, probably. I feel pretty strong about it.
Got it.
I'm fast enough to keep him in this. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the kill here, which is fine with me. we ruined him, basically. Poor Viper. Of course, Zeus at that moment got ult. Right now I need to have a little bit of healing, but I think I'll be okay. Just hoping Viper doesn't come back. Made a mistake there. I was too focused on the creep I was attacking, and not enough on the creep that I needed to be attacking. Mine. Viper's in a much worse spot now too, because I already got my next level of Blade Fury. It's not like he got significantly more health or anything like that. And I do significantly more damage. It ends up doing 650 before my add-ons. And I actually added a good amount since I got the Robe of the Magi. My spell amp is 1.8, which isn't bad. Ugh, that Viper. Ami's about to get arcane boots. If he healed me, I could go on Viper, but instead he didn't, which is cool. That's so unfortunate. I didn't realize Venna was there. I thought it was Omni that was pinging me. No, the creep's blocking me. You jerk. Alright, so basically I'm in a good spot. Viper is back though, and he probably has ult now. He does. Just figured I would get some good money. Wait for my courier to come in. You know, I ended up with similar health value, much lower mana, but that's okay. It got me a big camp. It was a double stacked large camp, so it was worth it, monetarily speaking. We're 4-0 right now, so I feel pretty strong. Viper went phase boots so he could get away from me. When he ends up getting his Yasha, which I'm assuming he will, I will have a much harder time stopping him. There we go. That's unfortunate. I'm just happy the next level I can take my 4th level of Blade Fury. I had to take this first, but 4th level of Blade Fury just... It just seals it. That's really unfortunate. I don't think he's still here. I think he already TP'd. Oh, he is. He left for 90 mana. So I'm okay with it. I'll take it. Crap. Legion's coming back for them in a big way. I don't want to get TP'd on, so it's probably not worth me going in too hard. I don't know where Legion is. I'm just glad we're getting some hits into the tower. That was nice. Killing Viper again was huge for me. He'd had some time to farm. His net worth was starting to go back up. So now killing him, his net worth gets ruined all over again, and I got more than if I'd killed him consistently. A little bit, because the better the net worth comparative is, the more money they're worth. If they have more than you, you get a lot of money. If they're at least close to you, you get a decent amount of money. That kind of thing. Lead commander is there. She just has blink and she's level 8, so I'm not too worried about her. I have 20 extra damage now, so if they really want to make this a thing, I'll make it a thing. I don't think Legion can really win a duel very easily against me. By herself, before Blade Mail. When she has Blade Mail, she can. I think Assange Yasha is actually a decent decision here. There's not a lot of debuffs I'm worried about throwing off with a Manta. Legion's mid, which is good news for me, but I don't have my ult up yet, so I have to be very careful. He really hurts. It's kind of irritating. Thank you. I appreciate what he did there. Legion's here. Wow, we're apparently throwing on other sides of the map. So we're going to run over here and just wait it out. Best we can. I do have a diffusal, so I'm a little bit stronger than I otherwise would be, which is nice. I can slow down somebody and just go at them if I really want to. Mine.
I'll take it. Push top.
That was good. Sad that I didn't get the kill there, but did what I could. Goodbye, friends. And take bottom then. See what happens, you know? This is the kind of thing you should do, you know? They're gonna push, I'm gonna push a different lane. If nobody responds, I'll probably take the tower. They'll have to fortify first, so I won't take it immediately, but I'll take it. This will help prep me for a potential fight and help my creeps kind of take a little bit of that tower. So that did a lot for me. We just got the bottom tower. Top tower still standing. They have our mid, which is a problem, but it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Theirs is a little better than ours, but that's okay. Unfortunately, I used 2 defusal charges just for the Legion that time. And that'll have that big fight. Which really stinks. I need to use this. I gotta take this arcane while I can. I'm pretty strong now. I'm in a good spot. But he also really increases my my ability to kill with the move speed and the damage, and the attack speed, and all that good stuff. This is an Abaddon. I don't think I'll be able to kill him, but I don't mind going at him. That's a deny. Yeah, I mean, that was good. Denied the tower, took a big creep wave for it, so I got paid. Good stuff. At this point is Jug, I'm just trying to get XP and gold, you know? To keep up with their scary people. Luna went a Helm with the Dawn build, which I appreciate. Storm Spirit's right there. Just trying to pressure the Storm Spirit. I want them to know that Storm's not there. This Storm's not, sorry, with me anymore. I love when they cast that little ability, because it actually stops them from attacking, so that gives me more opportunity to kill them before they even get the chance to attack. We're down 3 towers now, and one of them was a deny, which is sweet, but... I actually tried to unpause that game because Legion didn't say anything. Nobody DC'd or anything. But I'm glad Luna did it because now it makes me not look like a jerk to the enemy team. Always lovely. So right now we want to take towers as fast as we can. His ult's down.
Here they come. Watch the storm. Coming in.
What? I don't know how it's done. Talking to me?
Nothing.
Thanks. Alright, I think an Ags is a good idea here.
Yeah, only Legion doesn't do me.
We just need to focus this really fast. That's what we needed.
No, I can't go that far in.
Okay. I have the full Sanjiasha now, so I'm actually really strong. It's hard for them to... It's hard for them to do much about me. There's such varied damage between magic and physical that I think just doing the attack speed is better. So that I'm dangerous enough that I can kill Legion in duels. For example, Blade Mail would screw me in that case, but I want to be that me standing there and right-clicking is dangerous enough on its own. It also makes it easier for you to right-click during Omni-Slash jumps, because you can right-click while you're Omni-Slashing, it just automatically will try to. Hello, Abaddon. Disaster has struck them! He has plenty of mana.
Oh shit on winner. She did good. The ult was coming no matter what. Almost
I mean, I didn't expect to take the aggro there, I think. But we're about to take a tier 2, so that puts us in a severe advantage. If I was closer, I could probably have diffusal bladed and got a kill, but it's not always an option. Just waiting. I'm glad that I Blade Furied while Legion was like that, because then Storm couldn't do much damage to me. Alright, now my healing ward is ridiculous. It'll really help us in those fights. I just have to be able to put it down, basically.
Got a 4-step on the way. Fuck him up. Right.
Thanks. Actually, oh, it was like no backdoor. I'm feeling good about today, guys. We're doing way better than last time. It's because I'm playing only hard carries. that's my shtick, you know. That's what I'm way better at. So now we're gonna make this count for everything we can. Thankfully, I have this. I can attack while I'm Blade Furying, so that'll be fine.
Sorry.
Heal myself a little bit because I don't really want to get jumped on right now. Okay, denied tower is still good for us. Hey, I'll take it, to be honest. Oh. Omni got risky there. He had a 4-staff, it's fine. They wasted Shrine. So now they're not really in as good of a position to fight. Wasn't mine.
What the fuck? Right, TP. Oh, maybe not.
I'm not chasing him. He has mana. Gotta deny him that. Try to take it.
What a cuck.
There we go. Let's build up to get my Ags. Work up to get my level 3 ult as well, because I could really use it. That's beautiful. Level 3 ults, get the extra stats from the level up. I think next would be good to get like a butterfly. It's a good jug item.
It's not very rewarded. Definitely waiting for us.
Perfect. Bye. I just don't want Luna to think she can take it, because she shouldn't. Oh, we're in a good spot now. That's all it takes. Team fight over Roche. That we win. You're so ahead.
Lord.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll go up there. I have Aegis. It didn't hit me. It's over. I messed up there. I didn't really do a lot, but now that I have Ags, it's definitely over. I'm gonna kill these creeps real quick so that the our creeps can do a lot of work. It doesn't have any back. It doesn't have protection because our creeps are inside the base, so I feel pretty comfortable taking the top tower by myself. Oh, it does have backdoor. Oh crap! I shouldn't. Thought when in their base you don't get backdoor. Storm is a freaking orchid. They can't really do anything with it. Bye. Do 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 do. Huh. Well played, friends. Well played. Just get some damage in. We did not get the 2 towers within the time of each other, unfortunately. So it seems. Oh god. GG. Nice. Oh, I love it. Didn't even die. And I got 2,000 points. That's 2 levels for me. Ah, lovely. I'm growing in levels. Ah, what a good day so far. That was good. It's nice stuff. So, let's see here. I had the most net worth in the game, which doesn't surprise me. Gotta be friendly. That's the way it's played. So, I need 25. That's nice, by the way. Damage. The damage was actually mostly Zeus. Zeus went crazy. He was doing so well. He was just unloading on people. He was ulting at the right times. He was picking kills off from them running away. He was doing Zeus things, basically, which is really great for us. they just didn't have anybody who was doing a lot of damage yet. Storm didn't really fully come online. Viper was being really like strangled for farm. Legion should have had damage. She just kind of sucked, I guess. She had blade mail, but that's all she had. So I'm really disappointed with that. The net worth was always going in our direction. It was kind of even for a while, but it was never really good for them. I was always really up there at the top. So was Zeus. Luna was actually in the top few. We had 3 heroes who were really up there. Their only good hero for farm was Storm at the beginning, and Legion kind of. You know, they had some okay stuff going on. So item-wise, Legion jungled, bought Blink, bought Blade Mail. That's fine. Normal build. An Urn on Winter Wyvern is nice. It's nice to have an Urn, you know. And this is 4 staff. That's fine. Bought mostly support items, so that's a normal thing. Viper, Dragonlance, Yasha, 4 staff. That's fine. Normal stuff. Rush's Bloodstone, then starting to an Orchid. That's also normal. I have no problem with that. He just was too slow to farm. Abaddon went a Radiance, which is actually not abnormal, and it's pretty good for this game in particular. I actually am fine with that. The only thing I would change is maybe put the Vlads first. You know? He already had a couple parts of it. Like, why not just finish it? That's no big deal. I mean, we didn't even have that much. Well, we had a similar amount of support items bought. They actually had more that got bought, to be honest. I just think that realistically, it was the laning. So they sent a solo Viper against me and Omni. That was never going to work out well because Omni can always heal me back, and I can just kind of run a Viper and do a lot of damage. Mid are Zeus versus Storm Spirit. Zeus wins that matchup due to a lot of harass, generally. They had a jungler, which weakened them anyway. And we got early game stuff going on. And our off lane was a Luna with a Veno, which means they do a lot of damage, they slow you, and they kill you. And it did not work out well for the Abaddon Winter Wyvern, which that's actually a fair lane, but it didn't go well. It was largely matchup. I'll claim this. Oops. Yes, I accept. I'll claim this. I'm sure it's just... Oh! Look at that. Alright, the very rare. Well, I already have the Treant Protector like 3 times, so I'll just recycle that. Get 2 levels out of it. What do I get for the very rare? I get a gold, right? Okay. Chaos Knight Shield. Nice. That's fun. That's actually not bad. So then I go to Heroes, Chaos Knight. Yeah, because I had the Chaos Fulcrum, and now I have the Golden Chaos Fulcrum. Don't I have another hero who has a golden? No, I just have 2 of these because I'm going to give one to one of my friends. I was checking. And I know I don't have the Lena one because I'm pretty sure it would have showed up anyway. It would have said I had it, and I don't. Am I even using the correct thing? Yeah, I'm using that, whatever you call it. That thing I was just pointing to. Oh, cool, I'm happy. I got something actually genuinely new. Who knew? Yeah, Golden Shield intensifies, absolutely. So we're at 3,239. I'm feeling good. The Tree Immortal's okay. I like just the effect that it has when you cast your living armor. It's kind of nice. I don't love it, though. I do like the Chaos Knight shield. I think the shield is really cool. And I think the golden one looks way better than the red one. This is interesting, just to suck in like that. Like it's like a vortex, you know? So that's cool. And I'm one of those people who doesn't get rid of the original either. I keep the original if I have a gold of an item, so. I've got almost every rare now except the ultra rares. So that's nice. Lucky me. Next I'll get that. Then I'll get Immortal Treasure 3, which I'll also have to recycle. It's 3 levels though. I just gained 2 levels from that match and then 2 levels from recycling. So I just gained 4 levels just in one go. Climbing up the leaderboard of my friends. Although some of them are very high up. But this guy right here, I gotta beat him. He's next in line. But I'm feeling pretty strong. I think my level's high. I like that. I like a lot of stuff I've gotten. I've gotten so much stuff from this battle pass. And granted, I've put some money into it, but I've gotten more than what I put into it. And I'll get more levels just from playing, even without putting more money into it. I'm sure I'll get it. I'm probably going to get to level 500. I think I can make it to 500, which doesn't have anything dramatic, but I think I'll make it there. I'm sure it'll upgrade my my trophy level, my 110. They usually have something worthwhile when it ends. It'll give you some trophy levels, generally. So I'll be excited for that. What else haven't I gotten? I haven't given anybody a battle pass. Meh. I've done all that crap. I still need a tip. I always forget about tipping. I gotta tip 12 times before the end of this so I can get that reward. Which actually at this point is just is a benefit. Now granted, I've already spent into it, so it's not really like I can consider it this way, but the next 12, if you multiply 50 by 12, it's 600, and I'll get 2,000 back. So for the 50 that you have to tip. That's nice. I haven't done any of this crap. I need 5 more weekly challenges before the end of this to get my extra 1,000, which may or may not happen. I'm not sure about that. At least I finished the wagering. That's nice. I didn't even realize I did that. Good job. I haven't done any of this stuff because I have nobody to play Siltbreaker with who I can trust to actually, you know, work together and pay attention. One of my followers playing in the game instead of watching me. How dare you? I'm just playing. I don't care. If you guys need to do stuff, I understand. Come in and out as you please. I understand too when people play Dota and they come in here in between matches to like cool off. It's a good place. It's a nice positive vibe. Just sending out all those positive vibes to everybody. Try not to get too upset. I will admit, pretty upset last week. But we're going on the upturn again. If I just get back to 3,300, I'll be happy. You know what I mean? I'd love to keep climbing, of course, but just temporarily speaking, I just love to be at 3,300 because I felt good at 3,300. I felt great at 34, but going below 33 again kind of upsets me. So I'm hoping. They're coming. That's why they've elongated the time that the battle pass is going to go to a couple times. It's because of the Siltbreaker not being out yet. So when they tell you that you can no longer buy levels after like August 13th or something like that, the battle pass will still exist. You'll still be able to do stuff, I believe. You just can't pay into it. And the reason why is because what they're using their money for is for the prize pool. So they have to have the prize pool determined before the end of the tournament. So they can't have people putting money in after the fact. It would just complicate the whole process. And if you want to go into a very technical sense, since they tell you that it goes to the prize pool, it has to go to the prize pool. Otherwise, it's illegal because you're putting money into it without understanding of it going certain places. So they just kind of have to stop letting you pay into it. But it lasts for a while. I think it lasts till September, like September 12th or something like that. It was on an update at some point. They might even elongate it again, depending on how long this Siltbreaker Act 2 gets delayed. Because they want Siltbreaker Act 2 to be out like now. Well, actually, they want it to be out by the end of July, but I think it was July. Some month. Either end of June or July. They want it to be out, and it's not. So, I think they're just trying to, you know, get it out fast, and then they'll figure out when the battle pass will need to end. One of those guys in my last game, right? Yeah, great. Gimli. What about Phaeton, All Day, and Lil Roche? Don't love junglers. Don't know how many times I can say it, but I really don't like junglers. Let's see here.
10 seconds remaining.
Let me think. We need a support.
5 seconds remaining.
Or a random. Yeah, I only have like one person who will really, you know, play it. Give him a chance to move over if he wants to. Against an ogre, that's rough. Definitely an orchid carrier of some form, because that really screws with ogre. But probably not Quap, because he doesn't care. It's like, okay, I took damage, so what? I have a ton of health, ton of regen. I could Viper. He cares about Viper. Hey, Puck. I usually do well with Puck. Good, I'm glad he took it. Thank you. Okay, we have an offlaner. That's good. Let's see what they pick so I can help. Because I'm thinking in between Puck and Viper. Because Viper hurts Ogre and doesn't care about bounty. Puck can dodge bounty. Can't dodge the track itself, but I can just get away. Just leave, like, okay, whatever. And I can dodge Ogre slow and all that stuff too. So I'm considering Puck being a good decision, or Viper, just because he could take it anyway. 6, 8, 10. Legion. Okay, so that hurts Puck a lot. I'd have to go on Lincoln's, I guess. Huh. Viper's okay, but he's not great against Legion, to be honest with you. I think that, it's not a Viper game. That's the struggle. I don't know who to play here.
5 seconds remaining.
I could do that. I feel good about that. So Earthshaker carry is something you don't generally build. You don't generally do an Earthshaker carry. I don't usually support it, but in this particular game, I feel that I need to have more power. I need the ability to stop the whole illusion game, to be tanky, because I'm a strength hero, against some of that stuff, and I'm going to, well, I'm going to need to, like... I don't even know, like, just do instant damage. Like, not nuke with magic, because the magic's not going to be as effective here. But just be able to hit people and just end it. So I'm still going to get a blink. Still going to get a blink, and then I guess I'll get maybe a Crystallis. That could be good. Because Crystallis, if you crit while you're doing your totem, it crits. Like, it blows people up. I don't know if you guys know that, but it's a big deal. But don't try this at home. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm supporting it because it's the safest option. I don't want a Medusa because I'll probably suffer for it. I was thinking about Medusa. It was like a real quick thing when they picked Terrorblade because the illusions get destroyed. But she can't afford to be hit by Terrorblade stuff and all that crap. No way am I doubling down. I'll tell you that right now. Screw that. I'm not even going to do that. Maybe a drum. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous because if you're doing, you know, a 500% hit and then you crit for a 200% damage, it's multiplicative. You crit for 1,000% damage. So if I'm attacking for 100, you take 1,000 damage in one hit. It's just boom, which ideally is going to be hitting Bounty or Enigma and destroying their life because it's going to be blink, ult, they're going to be weakened. I instantly kill somebody with my enchant totem, and then I stun, and my team should handle the rest, ideally. And Enchant Totem is a pretty low cooldown anyway. And at the end, I'll be taking that Enchant Totem cooldown reduction, so... I also don't need mana boots either. I'll probably end up taking, not sure if I need phase or treads. I think phase. Probably not until later. Ooh, Terrorblade. Get out of here. Costs nothing at level 1, too. Deny the range creep. Denied. A lot of people don't know that, but you can use Enchant Totem to deny. One of those rare abilities where you can use your effect on your own creeps. Ooh, Metamorphosis. He's trying to do something fancy here. I'm a tanky hero, though, so I don't care. I'm going to do this just for the extra guaranteed damage. As much as the attack speed helps, I don't need attack speed as much because Enchant Totem won't always be up. It's already halfway done. I can wait. Him being ranged really screws me. It's not who I expected to be mid anyway. There we go. Take that. I got a regen, that's great. Can't stop either because I didn't take my fissure. Fortunately, he was already you know, using his regen. So it doesn't really matter, but it kind of stinks. Mine. I'm actually really hurting his ability to get experience here because I've gotten a couple of range creeps. And he is not a place he wants to be. I was trying to really put the hammer down. But it's very hard to really pressure him effectively. I'm getting less hits though. He does not want to be part of this anymore. Boom. Excuse me. He doesn't know I'm invis. Free hit. I ran because I knew immediately what he was going to do. I'm actually giving Bloodseeker a better time here. He's getting extra damage and stuff because of what I'm doing to this this poor Terrorblade. Ow. He could have gotten an extra right click on me there if he was smart, but Apparently he's not. Maybe Battle Fury is the right choice first. He has ult now, so I'm gonna kill him. I have to kill him next to instantly. Whichever one he wants to go to. I'm just gonna farm. I mean, he can laugh all he wants. It didn't affect me. Ooh, he denied me there. That irritates me a little bit. I'm getting lots of farm, but I'm not really able to do much else. Problem is he has a lot of armor as Terrorblade. What are they doing? Is it... Oh, it's Bloodseeker. Who's laughing now? Yeah, exactly, Bloodseeker. You got it. Alright, now I'm pretty strong. I hit really hard when I do my enchant totem, which is the point. Mask of Madness, what a jerk. So the reason I do this is because I get 2 out of it. When I die from this. I'm just throwing that out there. It's the honest truth. He could easily back up and not be in the situation. I hate when Clinks is stand point blank with people. You don't have to. There's no benefit. Not really. He wanted it. You could tell. The only hard thing about Earthshaker carry is it takes some time to get online. Ah. Enigma's got stuff going on mid. Need that, need that. Need another TP too. Oh no, back together. Oh no, yes! Yes!
I'm so sorry. I can't control my shit.
I don't even understand. Why is he complaining about plays on the other team? He's want to irritate him?
The battle resumes.
Nothing, guys. I'm sorry.
I did get him. Pleased with that. Can't believe this just happened. He stunned him over the thing. It happens, but that was really frustrating. I think circling back is a good idea now.
Let's talk about your top tower. Stop them. Your top tower is under attack.
Terrorblade showed up. Legion. Yes. I can't believe Legion just stood there. What is she doing? He's gonna die, unfortunately. Still in vision, yep.
Yeah, we can't attack.
Easy gold. I don't even know why everybody's talking to each other. Just talk talk to your own team. That's how I feel anyway. Just focus on your team. Alright, now I'm gonna do like 50 more damage when I enchant totem, because 10 and then the extra 4 from my thing, so extra 4 times that. Now I hit hard, and I'm excited about it. Also gives me a little bit more tankiness, which is nice. I know, I hate it. It's the worst. That didn't work out.
One of you get a Lotus, please. Just throw it on whoever's frontlining Terrorblade.
That makes sense.
Fit it in your build. Much appreciated. Yeah, thank you.
That was just a stall. Gives us some space to run away because we didn't really want to fight that anyway.
Back.
We're not in a really good spot to fight because I have low mana and all that stuff. One of my smaller problems is going to be mana control. Earthshaker has never had the best mana pool or int gain or any of that. I need to buy an item that would help, but at the same time, I guess the Battle Fury will give me some extra mana regen over the Perseverance, so that's what I have to really utilize for now. Alright, I need to get Fitcher up. It can't be the level it is right now. It's just not good enough. Feel much better with that fully regenerated mana. That's a dead bounty hunter. That was very fortunate. He was just about to get his invis off. We had a sentry, I guess, on the... We got a tower. It's a start. I don't care if I get the last hits for these. I just kind of want to get my level, level 2 ult. Probably should be getting out. That's stun though, friends. That's stun. He needs it too. About to say I wish I had that, but he also needs it. No biggie. Trying to get some gold, finish my Battle Fury. Alright, back to base. Now I'll get Blink. This is weird. Be furry. Be furry.
Oh, it's real, alright. Nah, we can team fight. We just gotta get that Lotus. I need BKB. Maybe. No. No, still deciding.
He has a lot of armor.
Not gonna win it.
Double kill.
Yeah, whatever. Oh my god. Mid stun. That was perfect. Oh my god. He like literally perfectly got me. I'm shocked.
Thanks, you're really an orchid too. Alright, not the worst. True. Fair play until you get advanced.
It wasn't the Janata though. He just waited with the shuriken as I was casting stun, you know? It was perfect. I have to give him props for that. Goodbye, whole camp. I knew you well. The dying the crit hurt me for sure.
Yes, Jane. That was a good bait.
Doesn't look like we got any duel out of it, which is fine. I love clearing camp instantly. It's so satisfying. 50 mana. And it's over. Oh no.
Alright, well that's useless because he's a Manta now, but I get him after it.
I say my blink dagger real fast, because then once I have it, we're good. Crap. There's my damage.
Where? Ancients? I'll have to take it after we team fight.
Ogre's there.
We can't just sit around here. That Terrorblade definitely outdoes us. I mean,
Terrorblade does outfarm us.
he or she. I don't know. I haven't actually played with that build. I don't actually know what it does. Like, I don't know how it scales. But it scales. We should definitely try and smoke with Terrorblade, though. I don't think it's wise to let him farm.
Now that I have mobility, I can get in place and kill whoever I want, as long as I have the ability. Both? Why would you buy both of them? Yeah, it's just extra mobility. You know what I mean? You never know when what you're gonna need.
I don't know. USB, that's a pretty bad setup for a black hole. But it might work. No, check.
Yeah. Yeah. Always getting hit with this crap. There we go.
Again, we should smoke and go for the Terrorblade. I don't think this is gonna work out.
Better stun. I love that. Yeah, it's up to preference, realistically speaking. It depends on if your team needs you to be extra mobile, and what the mobility is going to do for you, all that stuff.
Yeah, he's just gonna try and smoke us. That's
Thanks for the money, jerk. I heard a blade mail pop off. I didn't see it. I wasn't looking anymore, but blink. Just blink, get out. We got a tower. I'm happy about that. We got a fortify off of tier 2, which is great. I'm about to get Crystallis, which means I have a chance of really messing up Terrorblade. It is too spoopy.
Can we smoke? Alright, Terrorblade's bought.
I'm pretty strong right now. I wish I had level 3 ult. But we don't always get what we want. It's okay. I'll gladly die for it. I will gladly die for it.
That was butt. I'm sorry. Sucks.
Unfortunately, I had to ult before I got the level 3 ult, which would have been nice, because then it would have had a lower cooldown, but that's fine. He's probably dead. Oh, he lives! He lives! We're gonna have a problem with Terror Blade, but...
I don't know about this gentleman.
Right in there. Good. Good. Oh no, someone's been here in the last 2 minutes. That's so unfortunate. Hoping for that double bounty. I gotta see more heroes here. Just interrupt him. Digging's not a bad idea. A little bit bothered by the fact that no one's pushing, but glad he died. We should have taken the tier 2. One of them. Instead, we took neither, and it's a big problem. Dead Clinks is dead.
Shouldn't be up that far, dude. I'm only plus 60. Well, yes, I agree with that, but bam, 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 bam. So, like, yeah, that is the right thing to do, but if your team's not with you, then you're out of position.
Agree.
You just run from the jungle. We need to go in a lane.
Nice. I get the echo damage, I guess.
On track, so he's gonna do it now.
Let's talk about it. I don't think you are that.
I actually need this really bad, to be honest with you. But a little bit remiss to buy it this second. That's 44 gold for me. Thanks, Sarah Blade. I'm getting lots of money. I just, you know, it takes time to really get rolling here.
Still pretty positive. We need to think push and shit. Maybe not. Am I wrong? We need to all stop farming as a collective. Because we're all doing it. We gotta push the lane, we gotta get a smoke. Oh shit. Never mind.
My damage is about to jump up.
Honestly, Clint's throwing thing isn't working. So, try and stick with this, please.
What next?
Oh, I couldn't fucking reach him. Fucking pathing.
Ah, screw because of all the, well, everything. I guess what's next? I could get a Bloodthorn in theory, but I don't think that's the way to handle this. I could get a heart maybe. Tank up.
Let's get out of there, jungle. Thanks has died here a lot in this. No idea, dude.
I'm just not sure. Okay. Attack speed's nice. Chance to chain is nice. Ability to chain backwards when they hit me is also nice. So I'm feeling it. That was like 3,000 damage. Thanks. Jerk. Maybe a BKB.
What's the plan? Oh, damn. Well, for one, we need our Quicks to live, because he's the only tower siege we have. So, that needs to happen. And then we can actually do some team plays. Alright, you hit him, but you know Clinks.
We just push. That's the answer. Yeah, it's really strong, except it's obviously on a cooldown.
Can we ward or do we Roche? What are we doing? We're just going top, push. Not gonna work out very well. Alright, get back. Hold on. The defensive deal now.
This is hard right now. We need to catch them completely out. Get basically a wipe. Free
Next
money.
Smoke, we're like, we gotta go in. They're not dumb. They're not just gonna come up to us on a silver platter.
They could, but it's unlikely.
They're gonna split until we fight.
Let's talk about your
Is that real? And I attack fast, which is good because I can get it off them. Try and get that 2-second enchant totem cooldown reduction, because that's going to really give me...
I mean, whatever. I don't even know. We're not gonna do anything. I don't know. Doing anything about it. I don't know. Whatever. I'm with you guys, I guess.
So, like, that was a perfect opportunity.
So boring.
We just need to make a move. That's the problem we're having.
Doesn't really matter. We're gonna lose if we fight.
That's the attitude that makes people lose, by the way. Those are both fake.
Don't play yet.
Will help. That's my way out of that. No! Buy back.
That's what happened. Whatever, good game. Didn't really expect much.
Was Morph not there? That's pretty ridiculous if he wasn't there that fight.
I mean, yeah, in our lineup, I mean, no offense to anyone who picked what they picked, that went Dagon, so I can't really say shit. The lineup sucked. But it's picking heroes that don't do what they're supposed to do. Or pick that's not supposed to crit. That's like something that makes a good game.
Wasn't even that good of a mid-early game. It was fine. I had plenty of farm. I guess we can compare net worth. Maybe he has more than I thought. Bloodseeker was at least reasonable about his opinions. So I can't put anything on him in that regard. I always lose 26. I win 2 good games where I play correctly, and I only win 24 and 25. Then I lose 26. Ugh. Well, it means I only gained 23 today. Unless I squeeze in another game here, but I don't know if I really can. Seems like we're already pushing it a little bit. We'll see. So, net worth wise, I was up there on my team. Bloodseeker ended up surpassing me, which doesn't surprise me. Terrorblade had everything. Legion had good farm. Bounty Hunter had a lot, but that's track gold, so that's kind of what you expect. Damage wise, I was most of our damage. Clinks and Darkseer did alright. Bloodseeker really let me down as far as damage is concerned. Morph was a support, so I don't blame him at all. That's fine. Do we have support items, by the way? Yeah. Morph did a good job buying support items. So net worth-wise, we were actually ahead for a good chunk of this game. They caught up near the end, which is what really irritated me. So I was pretty high up. How were we doing by 10 minutes? 10 minutes. Yeah, he had some money over me. He had like 14 gold over me, I guess. That kind of stinks. 5 minutes in, he had almost 1,000 on me. Yeah, he always had some advantage on me, I suppose. That kind of stunk. But I was catching up. I was doing quite well in this area here. I was relatively, high up. I had decent farm. Terrorblade had more, but it's okay. I was up there. I was above most of their team anyway. So was Bloodseeker, so was Clinks. We had farm. We just screwed it up. Let's see why. I think I had to do what I had to do. Maybe an earlier Blink Dagger would have been better. I'm not sure. It's hard because of the position I was in. I agree with the early Orchid. I do not really agree with a big Dagon. Just one Dagon would have been fine. Hard to say, though. Maybe an Ags would have been better just for more Ruptures. Clink's Orchid's fine. I really would have loved him to have a Dragonlance, to be honest with you. I don't know why he didn't. I think that's a little ridiculous. Bloodthorn's fine. I think the Moonshard's alright. Don't love it, but I don't hate it. Morph with support. He built fine. Normal things on Darkseer. I mean, honestly, the reason we lost this game is because it was already a bad matchup off the gate. Earthshaker wasn't the best mid, but it was okay. We had a jungler, which already screwed us because it gave Terrorblade more ability to do what he had to do. And that really hurt us. Morphus' support is okay, but he can't be the only support, and Darkseer kind of just sucked. I never really saw Darkseer do anything helpful. And I'm just being completely honest, I never saw him really doing anything. Really disappointed me. His ult should matter, but it never seemed to. Like, he did some damage, I guess, which is nice, but I don't think he was the offline hero that we needed. That really killed us. Clinks played kind of like crap. He was never really there hitting when he was supposed to be hitting, or from the right angle. He kind of just let them do what they wanted, and that really was that was eating me up right there. I don't really feel like Clinks should have played the way that he did. But I won't dwell on it too much. I'm playing another one. Screw it. I got time. Still 10 minutes left of this stream normally, so no biggie. I think the last match was alright. I think I played decently. A different pick might have been better, but I couldn't afford to go Legion, Medusa, because that would have screwed me early. I just thought that we'd be able to rotate better and push better, but our teams wouldn't go. Like, if we had gone 50 minutes ago when I said let's push. Well, he said let's push, and I said yes, let's push. Let's go 5-man. I agreed with him. We should have just gone and done it. I have level 3 ult. You know what I mean? Like, it's the strongest it's gonna be. Let's just do it now. We have power. We can push towers instantly. You know what I mean? Like, Clinks hits a tower, I hit it. It's dead. That's what it is. But they just weren't willing to work with us. Nobody would ever push. I just feel like it was really bad. Bad lineup and inability to commit. That's what got us. Still bothered by the 26 loss. That always irritates me. I don't know why. I don't know what determines what you lose. I think it's random. It just says you'll lose this much or gain this much. And that really irritates me, because why would that be? If I play tremendously, I should gain more. It shouldn't be like, you know, that our whole team just gets it just based on a random indicator, because I don't think there is any, like, thing that judges it. Ban Necro.
5 seconds remaining.
I guess I'll go mid.
Seconds remaining.
I just have to say it. He's not gonna listen to me, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But I can dodge her with Puck, but I'm afraid of her buying an Orchid, so. Is it? Because I don't know. I've had matches where I stomp and I gain a lot. Stomp, I gain nothing. Close, I gain a lot. Close, I gain nothing. I haven't seen any connection. I don't know. Unless they've officially released, like, put that out, you know? I'm not sure if Puck is the play here. Wondering if maybe I could do, like, a Pudge or something. I don't know if that's the pick either, though. I do love me a Pudge. And I don't really care much about Quap because of magic resistance, but I get hurt a lot by PA. So that's a concern. It really depends what they pick. Okay, definitely not a Pudge game. I don't know. Puck's okay here. Invoker's bad because they have a BKB carrier. I don't want to do that. I'll do Puck because I can dodge most of their stuff, and linking some of them down really hurts them. Puck I feel confident too. I know I can always have a decent game as Puck because I know what I'm doing, like, in and out. And see, I love how I said it, and there was no response from him. He's just going to do it anyway. Yeah, maybe. I don't really know. I never seem to see that correlation. Duels will be hard. Duels are going to have to be won on the backs of Sven and Legion alone. Until I get my Dagon. Which, if I do. I'm not even sure if I'm going to. I'm thinking about it. PA is going to be hard because she's going to have BKB, so Dagon will be useless. But, I don't know. I'm really sad we couldn't get over the threshold there.
A likely rate has a fraction of an eon. I go at
I'm strong against Enigma. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this match. I feel like we have a really strong matchup here.
Commendable notion.
Definitely gonna do this right off the bat. I'm thinking this might be the double down.
Exactly so.
I don't feel confident enough.
We are in
I'm not feeling as confident as I would like to feel about this. I feel confident enough to put some tokens on the line. I don't feel confident enough to double down, because this is a really weird match. Because there's so many factors I really can't see how they play out yet, that I just don't feel comfortable.
was most welcome. Just so.
See, I have self-control. I don't have to double down.
30 seconds to battle. My move. Absolutely.
Yeah, too. We have a jungler. I don't want to double down as a jungler. That's a good point. You make me feel much more comfortable. I hate junglers. I definitely support not doubling down now. Always ruins games, especially ranked. They have a jungler too, though, but their jungler is just better.
I venture forth.
Call me lazy, but I just kind of hate putting my own ward down as mid. So I don't ever know where I want it.
I go at will.
Which is my problem, but I never seem to. I'll put it down on my side so she won't see. Oh, it's Wind Ranger, not Quap. Interesting. This is a match to use phase shifts in lane. Thought she was charging up for a second. I'm actually really disappointed now. Ooh, it's 9 a range creep. GG. Oh no! Come on. I must have rolled the lowest damage available. That really hurt me. Not getting into 9 a range creep is like everything. It's like a huge denying battle. Thank you, thank you. I'd harass her, but she can kind of harass me equally. So it's kind of a wash. She's wasting all of her mana anyway. Doing dumb stuff. Crap. Ow. I didn't even realize. Oh my god. What happened? Put some pressure on her. Ow. I'll just heal now. It's just safer. I don't really want to get into that whole dangerous game of being too low and trying to make it work. It's just not. It's not worth it. I hate that she has a bottle too, by the way. Yeah. Saw what you tried to do there. I should have took my ult. I made a mistake, but it's okay. Just trying to put enough pressure on this Wind Ranger that I can get a little more farm than she can out of this. DD, nice. She has blink, which is a problem. Just to get some of that damage off. Very unfortunate for me that Enigma was in that jungle. He shouldn't be in that jungle. It's a less efficient jungle. That was meant more to dissuade her than it was anything else. Came out really rough though. I didn't catch her with the ult, which would have been like, I didn't catch her where I wanted to catch her. Basically, would have been nice if I did, but such is life. I'll just wait for it. Why not? There you go, Legion. It's now below the threshold. That's a really bad read. I should have done so much more than that there. There are her illusions.
Come top. He's very aggressive. You'll be able to get her.
I can try. There she is.
Very well. Don't run.
Never gonna happen. I'm basically just got let in the wild goose chase. If that's the way she's playing, even when she didn't really see me, she might have had a ward, but otherwise she didn't see me. Then I'm not gonna get her. I need help with freaking Wind Ranger, but of course Axe died in jungle,
Tower is under attack.
and I doubt he's gonna be any help, you know, now. Oh my god, I hit the wrong hotkey. What's wrong with me? That's the hotkey.
There's a really big stack here. It's like a 3 or 4 stack.
That got her out of lane, I'll take it.
We might be able to kill that trail demon.
Commendable notion. My move. Just so.
So unfortunate.
Commendable notion. We are in for it. Ready.
That's what I needed. A kill on Quap. Nice job.
Rebound him.
Hmm. That's a dead Quap. And I love it. That was brutal, though. That was a brutal way to handle that. I had to waste an ult. I had to TP all the way over here. But it was worth it. Actually, another TP. Let's carry 2, preferably. That's awesome for me.
Nice.
Bye, Quap. get this quap to leave me alone. She's really trying to kill me.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your bottom tower is under attack.
No black hole, go.
I am the ultimate puck. And I'm really lucky to boot.
I think we can just take this tower.
Tower down, I love it.
Very well.
So like Axe doesn't care that I'm looking for runes. It's very irritating.
We are in accord.
Another level of phase shift, help me dodge even more of Queen of Pain's nonsense. Now I'll try to pressure the tower.
Somebody almost has the Desolator.
Magic's not really a concern, she can have pure anyway.
Dire structures are fortified.
He hit me. Ah, it's all over, friends.
We are in accord.
I think Dagon's pretty good here. I'll get Nathan's next though.
My move. Indeed. Absolutely. Very well. I can see. I venture.
I'll push in mid since they're doing their stuff there.
With alacrity.
With my extra 50 damage, this tower should go down real fast.
Radiant have fortified their structures.
That's so unfortunate. That's like ridiculously unfortunate. I was literally just about to hit phase shift. I was just too slow. Too slow. That's okay though. We got the tower. I'm actually outdoing the Wind Ranger right now, so I'm pretty happy about that. Mana boots, mana boots.
Bottom tower just fell. Maybe you shouldn't look. Indeed. Surprise. I've been before.
Can't believe I've lived, by the way. I love dodging PA daggers. It's like so satisfying. Oh wait, so it comes ready, so I can get a little bit extra mana from this. Disassemble, unlock combining. I have my Aether Lens, unlock combining. And actually, fortunately, that's one less active I have. Now, with the whole Dagon nonsense, I don't know if I'll go all the way to Dagon 5, but I can tentatively hover over it. Once I'm level 18, I feel pretty good about that too. Multiple levels ahead of their strongest right now. Alright, that'll help a lot. I should really kill her now. I think. They rotated 2 extra people and I'm still alive.
Try and give me some more blue advantage. If we take a fight.
Help! Help! I just showed up too, it's what frustrates me. Bad duel. But it's to Enigma, so who cares? Oh, he didn't get it either. He should have, but he didn't. Well, that's okay. We got this, friends. Legion Shadow Amulet. Ah. That was a good play. Shadow Amulet play is always fun. I'm ready to destroy them, but we need to actually do it. Oh, and there's an Orchid coming in. I should probably buy my my Lincolns, I think. Yules, I'm sorry. Yules is the item I need. Do that before I upgrade my Dagon any longer. I don't need this either. Level 20, I'll get my spell amp. That'll really make my Dagon do some serious damage. There we go. There's my mana regen that I need.
Do it. You want to go call? You go call?
Enigma's damaged now, which is great. He does have a mech though, so the damage will be short-lived. Plop's here too. Oh no! Oh man, she destroyed me. I got destroyed. Yeah, I got sniped. I can't believe that. I was gonna phase shift 2 and I was like, no, I'll wait. I'll go a little further to see if they chase me. And then I, of course, regretted my decision immediately. We're losing our advantage. That's the problem. Women are just catching up to me. It's frustrating because we really shouldn't be having this problem. I'm very powerful right now. It doesn't seem to matter because our team just kind of throws. And I'm going to start falling off soon. Kind of. Sorry for my nose. Hoping they'll do enough damage here to matter. But they just don't. Yeah, it's still destroyed. In this case, I'll just take it. Lingosphere is a problem. No thanks. She's building an Ags too. That's extra frustrating. Why get a Mask of Madness against Wind Ranger? What are people thinking? There's always a time and place for Mask of Madness. People always buy it in the wrong time and place. Get out, puck. I don't know how it possibly went that bad. I had like half of PA's health. So you'd think that, you know, it would have gone kind of okay. At least I certainly did. Go puck, go puck. Go, go puck, Ranger. Ah. Can't get away. I actually think Boost Travel might be the play here. Use this to push in a tower, ideally. They're defending over there. We got a kill, which is great. I'm not with them, but I'll make it worth it. Ideally. My travels real soon, which is very nice. I'm alive. I'm alive! Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet puck. Hey. There we go. Nice. I already used my orchid. I mean my mules. Please. If nobody dies, I'll be happy. Somebody died, I'm not happy. Nobody else should die, though. He has stun. He has stun. Stun. Stun the right person. Oh my god, these misplays are so bad. I cannot believe how poorly that went. I can't say it to this Fen, but literally all he had to do was stun PA. He stunned Wind Ranger for no reason. She had a Lincoln's. We all know she has a Lincoln's. Wasted a stun, got no damage. If he hit the PA, I think she would have died. Things could have gone entirely differently. But Fen's just not very good. So it seems... He bought a Mask of Madness, so of course he's not. Still doesn't have a BKB, which we really need right now. Yep, now I'm surpassed by Wind Ranger. She's finally ahead of me in level. And PA caught up to my level 2. That Aegis is going to make it next to impossible for us to do anything. We're in such a bad spot now. AoE would have been sweet. Just me? GG. Wish I hadn't played this extra game. Because now we're about to lose. I just don't understand what anybody else is doing. They're like so poor. Like Legion has like okay items, kind of. Sven's pretty poor. I just don't understand. You know, I played relatively safe. It definitely wasn't Wind Ranger that was our problem. I know that. Like, if she's fed, it's now. It wasn't then. She's not even. I mean, Lincoln's, I guess. Whatever, man.
They're attacking top barracks.
They're all gonna try to... I know, they all aim for me. I'm a support, they aim for me. I'm a carry, they aim for me. I'm a semi-carry, they aim for me. It doesn't matter. I just don't understand, but how much you want to bet I lost more MMR than I gained today, thanks to this game. Granted, I'll probably anyway, because I only like have an up of 23 or something, but I already know it. I lost 25. So I lost 2 MMR today. And that upsets me, because I shouldn't have. Net worth. I'm the only person with even remotely respectably, and I didn't have good net worth. Sven farmed like crap. He's a Sven. I'm going to put most of the blame on him right off the bat. Sven should have money. He played like crap. Legion didn't have like any money either. She shouldn't have as much as Sven should have, but she should still have a lot. Played like crap. Axe, I almost never saw call successfully. Played like crap. Like in fights. Almost all the damage was me. Axe was second, which I can at least appreciate. Ogre bought all our support items, which I can appreciate from Ogre. That's nice. We had a time where we were doing better. Because I was up there. There was a time where I was top net worth, you know? Wind Ranger was up there too, but she actually dipped for a while. She got hurt. You know, PA was always up there because she had whatever she wanted in lane because it was just a Legion. Can't even blame Legion for that. That's just a really crappy lane to be set in because we had a jungler, which Legion said was a problem. So builds. I believe mine was right, and I explained why already. Axe, that's fine. Probably too late to buy this. I don't think you should have bought a Vanguard, but whatever. Crimson Guard's nice for the team, so I guess it's fine. Sven, Mask of Madness, horrible. Terrible. Go ahead. Armor shred yourself so that PA and Wind Ranger do more damage to you. Nice work, Sven. Don't buy a Mask of Madness against right-click carries. That's where it's bad. It's terrible. Echo Saber should be before the Mask of Madness anyway. You should probably do Morbid Mask, Echo Saber, Mask of Madness. Don't buy both anyway. They're both attack speed. Like, I've done it once, but it's usually not really excusable. It's usually not a good idea. Then he bought a Blink, which is fine. Except they have so much counter Blink. Enigma, Queen of Pain, Dots. Shadow Poison can always hit you. I mean, it's just not a great blink game for a Sven who can't avoid it. And then he started buying his BKB, but he just didn't have any farms, so it's too late. Legion didn't have a Blade Mail. Should have went Blade Mail before Shadow Blade. I don't know why the Shadow Blade was even 4. It's a waste of a Shadow Blade, if you ask me. Already had the Blink. Why buy the Shadow Blade 2? Was it for a Silver Edge? Because he didn't even finish it. Blade Mail earlier would have been way better. Already didn't get the chance to buy anything, but he was fine. We lost this game mostly on the fact that we had a jungler. Thank you. I like my beer too. I appreciate that. Welcome, by the way. I'm not even going to take a shot at your name. I'm just going to say Chi, because the PXT sound is... So, if you have a correct pronunciation, feel free to inform me. But for now, it's just Chi in my mind. I honestly believe the reason we lost this match is because we had a jungler who died in jungle. Pachi. Okay, that's easier. Just ignore the fact that it's an X and just pretend that it's an O. Solid. Our Axe died in jungle. He was a jungler, which hurt our lanes, which meant we had to have a Legion Commander who didn't expect to be our offlaner, be our solo offlaner against a PA with a Shadow Demon. Awful. They switched their lanes, which is probably the best decision. They put a Queen of Pain on the offlane against Sven. And Sven and Ogre together should have been fine, but they weren't. She outplayed them. That's really unfortunate that Pachi was taken. Yeah, I hate that stuff. Then you have to change letters or add numbers. That's the worst. The switch was really good, and honestly, I would have done better against Quap than I do a Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger can really hurt me. I can dodge Queen of Pain's damage, but Wind Ranger is really rough. We kind of equaled out in lane. She had a little bit of an advantage, but it wasn't drastic until I left lane. Then she kind of got an advantage, but then I started killing. And our teams didn't do anything. Like, Sven and Legion never caught ground. They never got to a point where they were getting good amounts of net worth. You know, player net worth. Sven, it's a very gradual line. There's no jumps. Legion, there's a small good incline here, but it's no jumps. They never got more farm than they were getting in lane, which was nothing. I just don't understand it, but it happens. I already knew, which is why I didn't double down, that when we had a jungler, it was going to go horribly, because that's what happens in Dota. Jungling is not really a thing anymore for 99% of the heroes, and it's okay. Stuff happens. So that puts me at 3,188. At the very least, it is roughly the same that I started with. I only lost 2 MMR today. I'd really like to get back up to 3,300, but I gotta save that for Wednesday, I guess. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys all on Wednesday.